Hey y'all, in today's video, we are gonna do a bright pink makeup look because pink is my favorite color. So let's get started. But before we do, don't forget to like, follow, share, tell your friends, tell your family about me so I can quit my daytime job and do what? Be snatched full time. As you can see, I already have my contour and foundation on. I do have a video on how I do that on my YouTube. So we're gonna move on to our eye look. For our eye look, we are gonna be using 3 different palettes. That's right, y'all. 3 different palettes because I'm extra. The first palette that we're gonna use is the Nikki Tutorials by Beauty Bay collaboration palette. We are gonna use the shade Blend and Snap, which is this pink shade right here. I'm gonna start by building some of that color out in my outer corner. I love this palette, y'all. If you're looking for a palette that has a good mix of colors, good formula, I would suggest this palette. And then I'm just gonna start bringing that into this corner. I have a story time for y'all. I came out as non-binary late last year. As part of that, I decided to get myself a good amount of a women's wardrobe so that I could express both my genders. Well, I found out that Macy's is the spot when you want to get yourself some cute dresses, some cute clothes at a good price. Because they do this thing called Last Act, and it's the clothes that's on sale. They even get rid of gowns seasonally, and some of the gowns are like $300, $400, but you can get them for $20, y'all. $20. Okay. Anyway, so one day I'm trying on all these gowns in the fitting room and this lady walks in. She must be in like her 30s. And then she has this little boy, maybe like 4 or 5 years old. And we're gonna call her Karen. We're just gonna call her Karen. So Karen walks into the fitting room. I had just walked out to show my husband one of the gowns that I tried on, which was real cute, y'all. And I can hear Karen make a little scuffle, just a little, But at this point, my husband and I look at each other like, and we already know that Karen has an issue with me being in the fitting room. Mind you, I'm being helped by the Macy's associate, who's being amazing, by the way. Shout out to the Macy's associate. But Karen doesn't really say anything to me, so I let it go. And to be honest, I'm not trying to start a fight at Macy's. So then I walk back into the fitting room and I overhear the little boy say, "Mommy, there's a boy in the girls' fitting room." Karen had a choice at this point. She could educate her son not to be rude, but instead, Karen said, "I know. Girl." It was the tone for me, the tone. That's what got me. Honestly, at that moment, I actually just felt sad for the kid. I was just like, damn, this poor kid's gonna be stuck with this lady for the rest of his life. Oh, man. Educate your kids, y'all. It's rude to talk about people right in front of their face. At least talk behind their back. Damn, like... So now that we put on this color, we're gonna move on to the next color, which is the shade Side Effect from the Pure by Raw Beauty Christy collaboration palette. This is my first time actually using this palette on a look. I was really excited to get this palette because it took me a really long time to get it because they had that whole little snafu with their website. We're going to really pack that in here and kind of just deepen that pink. Yes. So anyway, that's the first time I'd really experienced that type of uncomfortableness from someone being around a boy in a dress. It really made me feel uncomfortable because I could tell she was uncomfortable. And honestly, I knew that wasn't gonna be the last time. Now that we've got these 2 colors on, we're gonna move on to our next color, which is Solstice with the Mostest from my Custom Color Pop palette. It is metallic pink. I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger to apply this. Before I get into the next color and my next story, I did want to say I'm actually using 4 palettes for this look because the blue that I want to use for this look, which is one of the colors that we're going to add for a pop of color, is in the Morphe James Charles mini palette. And we're going to go ahead and use this blue right here. We are going to add that into our inner corner right here. And I want to blend it out, but not blend it too much into the color because I don't want it to become purple. The next time I felt really weird and uncomfortable for wearing women's clothing in public was when I actually was feeling really cute one day, and my husband surprised me with the drive-in movie experience for my birthday, and I decided to wear a crop top and a long skirt. This was the look right here. Don't I look cute, y'all? Anyways, so we get to the drive-in movie theater and everything's fine. We're watching our movie. What was the movie? My best friend's wedding. We're watching my best friend's wedding and I have to pee. That's when the conundrum hits me. I didn't know which bathroom to go to. Either way, it was gonna be uncomfortable. So after some deliberation and talking to my husband, I decided the safest thing to do was probably to go to the men's bathroom. So I got really nervous, y'all. I wasn't sure how people were gonna react. Okay, real quickly, I'm actually gonna go ahead and dip back into the Raw Beauty Chrissy palette, and I'm gonna dip into this yellow right here, and I'm gonna use an inner corner brush, and I'm gonna place some yellow right in this area. So then I start walking towards the bathroom, and there's like a security guard or something by the bathroom door. And we have a little moment, like a little stare down moment. Like I look at him and he looks at me and I'm like, And then I proceed to walk into the men's restroom. I couldn't pee fast enough to get out of there as soon as I could. The tension, there were maybe like, I don't know, 3 or 4 guys in that bathroom. Every single one had their eyes on me when I walked in, and not in the way I wanted. So I'm gonna dip back into this palette and I'm gonna grab that same pink that we used originally. And we are going to fill this area in. So then I did my thing, and then I started making my way back to my car. And then on my way back to my car, we had a really lovely lady scream out the word at me, obviously. And I didn't turn around because she wasn't worth it. But I will tell you that in all honesty, that really made me feel just shitty. I'm gonna grab the shade Cafe Disco from this palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger and just place that like right in the middle of my lid. And I don't wanna necessarily blend that out and just really bring a highlight. Anyway, I'm sure that I will experience a lot more of this. And I do have pretty thick skin, but everybody has their breaking point, y'all. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and use my new favorite eyeliner by Queen Studio, which I highly recommend. And I am going to just do a quick little smoky eyeliner situation. Use a brush to just really smudge that out. We're also going to put that on our waterline. Okay, that is it for the shadow. I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes off camera and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I am back with my lashes on and we are going to move on to glitter. What? Yes, we are, honey. We are going to move on to glitter. I'm going to use this yellow glitter ColourPop Cosmetics called Palooza. I'm going to place a little bit of that in my inner corner using my Sigma inner corner brush. I'm going to use my setting spray to just kind of wet that brush a little bit, and then I'll grab some of that glitter. I'm going to place that glitter right where I put that yellow, and it is a full vibe, y'all. A full vibe. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place this bluish glitter, and we're gonna place that here. Now that we've got our glitter on, we are gonna move on to lips. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the ColourPop Cosmetics Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in the shade Seek Adventure. And then I think I'm gonna top it off with my Lorac Pro Liquid Lipstick in the shade Plum Brown. Perfect. Now we're gonna move on to blush. And for blush, I'm gonna use my NYX Cosmetics Sweet Cheeks in the shade Rose and Play. But yeah, y'all, it's been real going out in women's clothing as a biological man. The world ain't ready just yet but we getting there. So yeah, y'all, those are my story times for today. I'm really happy I cracked the seal and started going out in the clothing that makes me feel happy. And y'all can't close the door back up on that. Okay, now we are gonna do my favorite part, which is highlighter. Yes! For highlighter, we're gonna use the Becca Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Prismatic Amethyst. It just be bringing these cheekbones to life, honey. Then we're gonna take that same highlighter and we are going to add some volume to our lips by adding a bit of it down the... Y'all, I had a lot of lipstick on my teeth. Anyway, we're gonna place it in the middle of our lips. Last but not least, setting spray. All right, y'all, that is the makeup look. I'm gonna go ahead and change into something a little bit more presentable and I'll be right back. I did want to point out that I am wearing the exact same crop top and skirt that I was wearing the day I went to the drive-in. Hold on, I want to show y'all. Is she cute, y'all? As usual, thank you so much for joining me while I put on my look, while I tell my stories. I hope to see y'all again next time. And don't forget, we're all just trying. So be nice.